Hello, Beard Wizard family and the Warning Army. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all what you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel. Biggest way, though, to support us right now is click that red subscribe button. I need your help. I set a goal this year of 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and early on it looked like we were well on our way and we were getting there, but it slowly started to dwindle down the number of subscribers per week per month. And I may have set the goal too high, but there's still time. There's still 3 months. So I would appreciate it if you come here for the Warning or other bands and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It costs you absolutely nothing to click that red button. You don't need to click the notification bell. The notifications don't really work anyway. But the more subscribers a small channel like this has, the easier it is for us to get through the algorithm, to have other people find us. So I would really appreciate your help. Thank you so much to everybody who has already subscribed. Also, thank you to all of you who come here, leave comments, share information. I don't always get everything right. Sometimes I misspeak. Sometimes I just don't know. And I make guesses, and you guys pop in and you give me information and you correct things, and I really appreciate that. So thank you so much. The comments help, the likes help, but especially the subscribes really help the channel. So thank you. As I feared, we're starting to get close to the end of all of the, what I would say, original content on the Warnings channel. I've reviewed almost every song except the lyric videos from their latest album. I'm still holding out for some music videos before I do those, but that may be next, because this is the last that I can find original song on their channel that we haven't reviewed yet. There's two versions of Fade Away. This one has the better sound quality, while the sound quality on this one isn't that great either, but it's much better than the other one that I can find on their channel. Once we get through this, the next one, I may start doing some of the lyric videos from the latest album. And then we may just have to start doing reactions to their covers, where I will probably actually do reactions rather than reviews. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they start releasing some music videos for their latest album, but we are starting to run out of original content on the Warnings channel. And I kind of knew this would happen. Doing this every week, we'll eventually run out of stuff to do, but we'll keep going as long as we can. Thank you guys for whoever joined. I really appreciate you being here. Say hi. I love talking to you in the live chat. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But this is Fade Away. This is the acoustic piano version of the song that is, I think, on their first album, their first EP. And it's a really great song about being underestimated and people not thinking they would be able to make it. And you can even hear Pau's voice really coming through strong. It's a fantastic piece. I just wish the sound quality on the record, but they're recording it in their home on either a video camera or a phone. I'm not even sure which. So there's not even a mic nearby. So you got to give them a little bit of leeway on that. It's not going to be the best sound quality to start with. So anyway, we're going to take a look at this, pause the necessary, talk about the music, etc. and so on. Here we go. This is Fade Away from the Warning, specifically Pau. Salute. That power. Even with the audio on this particular recording, you can hear the power in her voice coming through. in that last stanza there. And again, the song about being underestimated, about, not about taking those risks, even though they thought she would fall or they thought she would fail. It's an important. Ripley just stopped in and was over here making noise. Sorry if you hear her. It's an important sentiment for independent creators and artists and musicians and writers, because a lot of people think that we can't do it because we're independent, because we don't have the backing of major labels or major publishers or big companies. People have gotten so used to consuming media and consuming art from major corporations that they can't wrap their head around somebody like us being successful. And it's sad, but it turns a lot of people away from creating independently, because it can be so demoralizing when people say things like that. So I like where this song is coming from. Right. Yeah, weird feedback. Sorry, I was getting a little weird. I don't know if it was from the recording or something I was hearing out there. Um, I like that. You got to prove them wrong. You've got to stick with it, be persistent. Um, I absolutely love that sentiment in this whole song. Stefan, or Stefan, we've seen you before. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Hello from America. Welcome. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, this song is a little sad. I think the sadness comes from disappointment in hearing that from people, especially people, people who are friends. I know they written a couple of songs related to how people they knew in their lives, whether it be friends or classmates or whatever, who didn't think they would make it. I think Narcissista is one of them, and then this one, it clearly is as well. And so I feel like that's something they had to put up with when they were younger, and you know a lot of us go through that. A lot of us have family members. I mean, there's a common meme among independent writers where, you tell your parents that's what you do, and they ask what you're really gonna do for a career, and obviously, many of us have to have real jobs, but day jobs to pay the bills. But it is kind of demoralizing and sad, and you can feel that sadness a little bit, that disappointment a little bit in hearing that. That's an interesting perspective too, that a lot of people forget, that some of that some of that doubt about an artist, about a creator doing what they're doing does come from a place of jealousy. There are a lot of people that look at what we do either as independent writers or as musicians or artists or creators or whatever, and they wish they had taken that risk, but they couldn't. They were afraid. They didn't feel like they were in the right place. They weren't confident enough, whatever it might be. So they're jealous. And I love that she calls that out here as part of the reason people feel that way. And I'm, she's going to say hi from the top, while they are looking up from a place of jealousy. And it's very true. Welcome, Ed, driving. So just listening. Well, appreciate you listening, sir. Uh, Drive very carefully, please. Saw an accident on the way home from work today. It was not pretty. So be very careful while you're out there driving.
Run, even though I'll stumble and fall, I'll jump, jump, jump until I reach the sun, and I'll shine, shine, shine until my light, and I'll walk, walk, walk until the very top, and I'll run, run, even though I stumble and fall, and I'll jump, jump, jump until I reach the sun, and I'll shine, shine, shine until the light fades away.
Welcome, everyone.
Fades away. Fades away. Fades away. Fades away.
Man, I like that. I like the message of that song. The piano, she's a fantastic drummer, but also a very good piano player. And isn't it so interesting to see the difference between those two videos? I don't know how well you can see the two thumbnails. They have changed so much over the years, but are still so much the same in their personalities and their sound and their style. But they've really evolved and grown and become so good at what they do. I really appreciated this song. Again, the sound quality, but there was only two versions of this song on their channel. That is no fault of theirs. This was a Patreon release, and this was the one I picked because it did have the better sound of the two. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe here, subscribe there. If you're not already a Warning fan, I imagine you are, but subscribe here. Get us to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We got a long haul to get there, 3 months to do it, but I think we can get there with your help. The Warning Army, you guys have been so gracious and so welcoming and so informative and helpful. I just need a little bit more help to push me over that goal line to 5,000. If you missed most of the stream, you can either rewind it or let YouTube process the video. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes for YouTube to process and it to be available on the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.